Tandem Charleston is when the follow is in front of the leader, and we're doing our Charleston footwork.
For follows, let's review how to do it on leader's footwork, or your left foot going back first.
So we're going to rock step with the left leg, and when we rock step with the left, our left arm swings forward. If this is a new concept for you, moving these arms with the legs in opposition, that rock step is the trickiest one, so make sure when you rock with the left arm swings forward and the right arm swings back. Alright, then we have our first kick and we alternate arms, and then when we kick forward, we alternate arms again for the back. A rock, step, kick, and a kick, step. Rock, step, kick, and kick, step. And make sure those arms move every time your legs move. Let's do it from the side. Rock, step, kick, and kick, step. Rock, step, kick, and kick, step. So here I am, and we have a few tips for you on the technique for doing Tandem Charleston. First off, we don't want to be straight up and down, even if that's your normal posture for Charleston when you're doing Charleston for Lindy Hop or partner Charleston. When we're in tandem, we want to lean forward here, we're going to bend our knees, and Mark and I get on the balls of our feet here, so a very athletic position. And then my hands go right on top of his hands here, and they're very soft, not pushing down. We're just nice and relaxed. If we try to do this standing, the follow's arms end up behind her, and we don't want them in that position. So we both get down forward here, leaning forward. It's a little bit like if we were skiing. So here we are for Tandem Charleston. And then the follow and the leader are both doing Charleston footwork with the left leg. A rock, step, kick, and kick, step. Rock, step, kick, and a kick, step. Rock, step, kick, and kick, step. Rock, step, kick, and kick, step.
Our second tip is to make sure that your arms swing the opposite of what your legs are doing. So I start with bringing my left arm forward when my left arm goes back, and then it just alternates from there. So left arm's forward, left arm's forward, left arm's forward. And that is how you communicate to your follow what to do, since she can't really see you. You have to make sure your arms are going opposite of your leg.
That's exactly right. The follow is in front of the leader, and she can't see what he's doing with his footwork. So unless he is clear about the movement of this Charleston footwork, and the way he communicates that is through the arms. Unless he's clear with that, I won't know which foot to be on or where we are within the step. Since you're just learning Tandem Charleston, we're going to show you the easiest way to get in to Tandem Charleston position, and then you can learn some other ways as you progress in your dancing.
For some reason, it always seems hardest to get in and out of Tandem Charleston.
Once you're there, it's pretty easy. So we're going to start in open position as if we were doing Lindy Hop, and Mark's going to give me a little bit of a round rock step, and he just does that by rotating his left arm so that I rotate towards my right arm, and that's going to be my round rock step. And so we have this, and then he's just going to pass my hand to his other hand, which turns me around, and he'll catch my opposite hand.
Another thing that might help leaders is that I don't just think about doing a round rock step. I'm actually drawing a U with my left arm here, so I'm bringing it all the way around. A lot of times we see people learning this move, they bring the arm too close to the follow, and then it makes it really hard to switch hands and grab with the other arm.
So draw that arc so it's easy to pass it to that hand, and then also easy to grab her other hand.
Yeah. Leaders, what we're doing is rock, step, kick, and rock, step. So we're going rock, step, kick, hold, rock, step.
Now follows when he leads that 4-count turn, and I can tell because he grabs my second hand that we're going into Tandem Charleston. I know that I need my left leg to be free, so when I come in on this turn, I either do a rock step, and hold, or I'm going to do a rock step and a groove walk, a toe heel or a heel toe to keep the beat, a toe, heel, and back.
Our first move that we're going to learn in Tandem Charleston is called the yo-yo. For the yo-yo, we're going to start by putting our hand on the follow's back, and we're just going to do mechanics first. we'll put the hand here. We're going to push her out. She's going to go all the way out here, and then we're going to bring her back in.
And he draws that same U shape that he did for the 4-count turn when he brings me back. So we're here, and when we're here, we're going to create a nice stretch position. Leaders and followers, make sure you roll the shoulder back and use this muscle to create that stretch. We're not tightening up in here. And then he draws that U, and back I come.
Yeah. A lot of times we see with this move in particular is that people try and either do it on their own without using their partner at all, or they're super, super tight. So if you look down and you notice that your elbow's really bent, you're probably doing too much. You have too much energy here. You can just relax it a little bit.
And so we call it the yo-yo because we want to rely on this stretch, and then because we have this nice stretch, then we can release it back in and it comes right back where it started. So again, we're here. He gives me just a little push there. We stretch and use that stretch to bring it back. From this side, Mark brings that left hand up, gives me a little push. We're here, stretch, and back it comes. Let's add in the footwork for this. So Mark has his hand on my back. We want to make sure, leaders, that you put that hand up there during the rock step or right at the beginning of the rock step so that you're not too late. And we teach the yo-yo that the leader needs to push on count number 2, which is rock step. That gives us a little bit of momentum on the right beat of the music and will propel us forward instead of waiting for count number 3, which we see a lot of people do. So we're going to have rock, push, kick, step. And we want to be all the way out here by the end of the kick step. We've completed the first half of the yo-yo, and we're here in this stretched position. Now, we don't want to take too long getting the follow back to our tandem position. Mark's just going to use the first 2 beats of the second half. So our first kick here, he's bringing me back. We have kick and kick step. So again, we're going to use an even beat to bring the follow back. In this case, if we're counting to 8, it will be count number 6. So we're here in stretch position, and we have kick, bring her back, kick, step. And leaders, as soon as you can grab the second hand, make sure you do so. Otherwise, she'll think that we're going to continue the turn, like the yo-yo turn we're about to teach next. We'll show you from this side. Here we are in the stretch position. We got here with the first 4 beats. Then we have a kick and kick, step, rock, step. Last tip for the leaders. Remember that the way you're leading Tandem Charleston is by rocking back with the left, but also swinging the left arm forward. So watch Mark as we come out of the yo-yo. He's going to grab my second hand, then swing my left arm forward so I know to continue with the tandem footwork. And that's how I know what we're doing next, because I can't see him once I get back from the yo-yo. So here we are, we're doing Tandem Charleston. He brings the hand up and out, kick, and back, swing the arm. Since we taught you the easiest way into tandem, we're going to teach you the easiest way out of tandem. We find that the easiest way is to do an overhead turn and bring her to Pancake Charleston. So from here, without any footwork, Mark's going to bring up his right arm over my head and then do a swift downward motion that turns me around this way. And then I just keep turning until we catch right to right so we can go into our Pancake Charleston. Once again, we're here in tandem with 2 hands. Mark brings the right hand up, swift down to turn me, and then we catch right to right. Leaders, make sure when you lead that turn, you bring her hand all the way down to waist level before you let go. Sometimes we see leaders letting go up here and trying to get her to spin, and it's awkward, but it also is a confusing lead for her.
Yeah. A couple of the finer points. We want to make sure that we make this turn really nice and big with our arm. So I keep my arm almost straight as I go up and over, and I'm drawing a big arc. And then you'll notice that I turn to my left shoulder as she turns as well. So one time from this angle, we're going to go over, turn, connect.
With footwork, the leaders are going to release this turn on count number 4. So rock, step, kick, release, kick, kick, kick. Now follows, for any turn, you want to continue doing whatever footwork your leader puts you on when you start the turn. So in this instance, it's on the part of the Charleston that does the kick and. So I'm going to continue doing kick and until he catches me and tells me to do something else. So rock, step, kick, and kick, and then we're here for Pancake Charleston.
Yeah. Great. And so for leaders, what we're going to do is just our regular Charleston footwork, rock, step, kick, and. But we're going to do front kicks each time. And so we're just going to go kick, and, and then you just need to keep kicking until you catch up. You see your follow is going to catch up to you, and you guys can do a pancake. So watch here. We go rock, step, kick, and kick. Usually it's 3 kicks that you have to do, but depending on how fast you swing your follow, sometimes it can be 4 kicks. But you could even make it around in 2 kicks if you really wanted to.
Mm-hmm. We find that sometimes followers who haven't done this move very often will take more time to turn or less time to turn. So the leader just needs to keep on that broken record kick until she gets to him.
Okay.
Here's our pattern for this lesson, starting with our 4-count turn. Then a basic. We have a yo-yo. And then another basic, and then from here we're going to do that turn out into Pancake Charleston.